Hello everybody, this is Carol from Friendly Quail. Today I have a thrift haul. Well, it's an estate sale haul. I'm so excited. I went to an estate sale and I got, for $2, I got all these envelopes. The box was for $500. I think there's at least $400 in here. So I don't even have to use used ones if I don't want windows. I also got this. It is a hot laminator for 10 bucks. And I had looked at those online and they were about $70 or $80. I can't remember now. It was something 9, but it was either 79 or 69. I think it was 79 bucks. Whatever. Anyway, a lot more than $10. So I am going to try that. And the rest of everything that I got are books. So I got the people who had the estate sale. He was a history professor and he went to Eastern Europe quite often. And he had a lot of Russian books. He must have taken Russian language. These are about Turkey, what to see and say in Turkey. And this one here is stapled, but it's stapled, you know, like here and here. And this one is Say It in Turkish. These are little books. And this one has the signature, where are they? The threads that you can cut it, like there's threads right here. And you can take these out. So these are all about, this one is like, how do you say this or how do you say that in Turkish? And this one is what to see and what to say. So there's phrases and pictures and things like that for Turkey. I think I might be a little nervous to go there right now, but you know, with everything going on in the Middle East. My sister went to Turkey though, and mostly Istanbul, I think, but that was it. I got this little book. This is Frost, History of the United States, and the cover's totally off. Look at that writing on the cover from January 1955. It's very, I can't think of the name of the word for it. It's got a lot of brown on the pages, but it's a history of the United States. And it's from 1854. This person got it in 1855. And the paper isn't real bad. It must be that really, you know, the good paper from back then. Because I don't think it will crack very easy or anything, but there's some interesting things in here that I could use, and little photos and things like that too. Okay, this one's not super old, but it's Robert's Rules of Order, and it's just a nice size book. Belonged to an copyright 1970, so it's not old, but it belonged to a school district. So that, I actually wished I had this a few times when I was in clubs in Colony Cove, but no clubs here, so that's it. This one is a Rumford Complete Cookbook, revised. Look at this. It's got things glued inside the cover and different things cut out of the newspaper. Potato pancakes. I love these things, these old things. Halloween donuts. Sweets to sip and nibble. Oriental crab salad and crab burgers. This is falling apart, but it's a recipe for seafoam. If I use this, I'd have to tape it back together again. And this is just a thing off of butter. It's on every one. I don't know why you'd save it, but she did. And I know what Anna calls that. Anna calls it foxing, I think. And the pages have that brown on it. Someone also drew in here and things, but, you know, I wouldn't use the book just as is anyway. I would use some of the pages if I did a journal out of it. But it could be some fun pages in journals. How to make iced tea, she has written in the back cover. Okay, I got this one. It's not an old book. And in fact, it's part of a series. It looked kind of interesting, but I got it because of the pictures in it. I probably will check out reading it, but let me just do this. There's a lot of pages that have photographs on. Now I can't find them. Laughing at Drano. Little kid on a bike. This looks like it says Ministry of... Oh, that's like part of the book. It just looks like a guy at a fair or a turkey circus, tent. There's a little girl on the swing. There's some great pictures in here. So I really got it for the pictures. This reminds me of E.T. when E.T. was in with all the stuffed animals. There's a little girl with all the dolls around her. So lots of different things in here that I could use for journaling cards or decorations. So that's really why I picked it up. And the books were $6 for $1. So far I've shown you $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 for those. Okay, here's Essentials of Russian. This was also, I believe, a school book. From the 60s. This was a guy in my Terry Thomas. He lived in my community here. So I think he might have been a few years older than me, but look at the Cyrillic writing. Oh, I wish I could understand it. Maybe I'll have to read some of these Learn Russian books. But it has a lot of interesting pages, and then it has some handwritten things written in Cyrillic alphabet. And I don't know if that was an assignment he had or whatever, but that might be nice. That was just stuck in the book. Lots of interesting pages for pages in books. And this is another book, The Harem. It used to be a library book. Pennsylvania University State Library. And there was just some interesting pictures in this one too. See if I can find some different pictures. And hey, $6 for $1. What the heck? Some of the just interesting pictures of a palace. There's a costume of the times. The Sultan. There's some really fun pictures in here. That would be fun in a journal, which is another one. This one folds out. It's like a whole layout. So I picked that one up for pictures too. Here's a map. This is kind of cool. Cool. Another very large picture. It says Constantinople on it. So, Hagia Sophia Temple, right there. That's Constantinople. Now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople. My son used to play that song all the time. They Might Be Giants. This is another Russian book. I don't know what this is. Special invitation. Again, this has got some really cool pictures in it. Some colors, most black and white, of different places. And it's written with using the Cyrillic alphabet. It's from 1991, but you know, I just thought the pages look so interesting. Yeah. Pictures and the writing and the maps, and I can use that for lots of different things. So that was a fun one. And here is another Learn Russian Language. We went on a Baltic Sea cruise it's about 10, 13 years ago, I don't know. But we spent 2 days in St. Petersburg, and it was wonderful to see it. Now, I don't think I'd want to go there. Not with the war against Ukraine going on. But again, this is like how to write the letters, and, you know, it's like beginner things. It's almost like when you do Spanish to, you know, when you do exercises and you have to fill in the word, or, you know, one of those when you're learning language in high school. But I think this one was from college, just because of, you know, it was talking about a project of Syracuse University. So, yeah, but some nice pages. And then Learn Russian in just 10 minutes a day, Sunset Series. Teaches you punctuation or pronunciation and all kinds of words. They have back here, you cut them apart. They're like flashcards, so you can say the word, read for when you're learning. And glossary with all kinds of stuff in Cyrillic, and these pages where you learn how to, you know, you learn vocabulary for different parts of clothing, toothpaste, apples, oranges, you know, all kinds of stuff. And then this, he must have got from a teacher or something. Basic words and phrases. It has the word, then how to say it, then what it stands for. And then he has a whole bunch of more without the pronunciations that are just typed up. My guess is he took classes in college as part of his history. Okay. This is Beginning Russian 1 Study Guide. It has answers, assignments, and all of that. Fun pages. Like I said, $6 for $1. Who's going to pass up some of this stuff? This is a historical society thing, and it's all about this place where they must have lived, and all the things that are there. And it was put out by the Magnolia Historical Society. Somewhere up. Doesn't say the state. New Jersey, maybe? Because it talks about New Jersey there. But just some fun pictures and things in there, too. I had something like this once before. It's when somebody wrote a book, and it's just published with the coil, and they wrote it, the notes that they had, it says, back in 1986, I started putting on paper many of the notes I had saved over the years, and they reminded me of events, comical happenings, sayings, and anything I thought I might forget. And so they decided, or he, Aubrey, could be a man, not sure. Anyway, put together a book. So this is all, you know, about their hometown, the things in high school, and there's some fun pictures in here too. I had one of these where a lady grew up in the country and she wrote about, you know, the things that they did as their chores, and, you know, automobiles I have owned. So there's all these chapters. People he knew, relatives, friends. Look at this picture. It's got a, like a captain's hat on. Fun, fun. Okay. And I just took this. I couldn't pass it up. This was his diploma from Pennsylvania State University. And he has a professional certificate in here. They were just going to throw it out. So I thought I would keep it for now. I could always use it in something, or I could even make a book out of this. I'd have to put a new spine. And then I got this big book, We Americans, and it's huge. Lots of pictures. It's all, you know, there's different time periods, but really, really fun pictures in the book, with fashion, and, you know, there's real pictures, there's drawings, the old cars, just lots of fun pictures, These telephone operators right here, connecting people with having to plug in the things. Like Ernestine on Laugh-In. Manufacturing. Oh, I just found one of these in a store. Real cheap, so I bought it. Okay, just lots of fun pictures that you can fussy cut out of here. Lots and lots of them. Civil War. Whole section on that. Section on police. Depression. Building the railroad. Out west. Ooh, a saloon girl. Ooh. Some Native Americans. The mechanics of arithmetic. All kinds of just really fun pictures. So I got that. But my favorite book of all, and I didn't get this one $6 for $1. This one I paid more for. And it's falling apart, but it's Smith's Illustrated Astronomy. It is, the cover is totally off, but it was from 1861. I have carefully examined the revised edition of Smith's Illustrated Astronomy and find it fully brought up to the present state of the science, and more accurate in its detail than any other elementary work on the subject with which I am acquainted. The plates are admirably calculated to interest the learner and give him a clear idea of the celestial motion. Assistant U.S. Nautical Almanac. So this, the rest of the book, other than the cover and these first pages, are all together. So they could be used as full folios if you were doing a big book. And maybe I'll make a journal out of this book. But they have the, let me put these over on the floor. There. Big telescope. They have the biggest telescopes listed. And then they have lessons, and they have these types of plates. And they have, all the lessons are a question and then they give you the answer. So that's how you learn it. You have to memorize what it is. That's really interesting. It says, how many planets are there in the solar system? 83 is the number known at present. 83. I thought there were fewer than that. Okay, so really fun pictures, and all of these left marks on the other side. You can see all of the diagrams, like where the black was, it's brown, and where the white or light is, it's white. So I can see all of the like an echo of that on that page. So it's kind of fun. I was really excited about that one. So that is my estate haul. Lots of things I can use for journaling. Even though I didn't need any more books. Hell, you know, whatever. 6 for $1. So this is Carol from Friendly Quail. I'm going to end now saying bye.